Today at Northwest X, I'll show you guys how I make my own vinyl stickers. What's going on? It's Monday and Tim. I'm coming at you guys with another tutorial. This time I'm showing you guys how I make my own vinyl sticker decals, the ones I use on my skateboards and ones I even put on my vehicle. So let's get right into it. So the first thing you're gonna need for today is Shortcuts a Lot Pro, which is a software, an X-Acto knife, some transfer tape, some Oracal vinyl, and of course a vinyl plotter. Alright, so first thing first, if you guys don't already have a decal or a logo design or something you want to print, just go find one. I'm actually going to be printing out some Northwest Deck YouTube stickers here today. So now that I've made my image and design in paint.net, I'm just going to go ahead and open up Shortcuts a Lot Pro. This is the free program I'm using for my vinyl plotter. I'm going to go up here to trace image and find my image on my desktop. Open that up. So basically all it did is outline my image for me. I'm going to press OK. And as you can see, it's a little bit too big for my mat. I'm using 12-inch paper here today, the Oracal 651 adhesive paper. So what I'm going to need to do is scale this down. I'm just going to go to Transform, Scale, and I'm going to be making 10-inch decals here today. So press Apply, OK, and now we have this. I'm just going to adjust it a little bit. I'm actually going to be making a couple more, so copy and paste it. I'm going to paste another one, so I'll make 3 in total, and just going to adjust them, and now we're ready to cut. So I am going to be needing to use about 7 inches to 8 inches of paper just to give the printer some room when it's rolling and cutting this. So once I have them all aligned, I'm just going to go up to Cutter, Cut with US Cutter, make sure it's on the blade holder right there, and I'm going to go to Cut. First thing I'm going to need to do is load my printer up with the paper, so let's go ahead and do that. I'm going to be using black vinyl here today, so here I have my roll. I'm just going to cut about 8 inches off of this right here, so I'm just going to mark it. I'm just cutting off enough I need to use for my print here today. So now that we have this cut, we're going to load it into our printer, adjust it, and get ready for our first cut. Just line it up with the wheels right here and lock them down in place. There's 3 of them. Then you want to go to offline and adjust your cutter blade right here. Get that up in the edge of the corner, and then press origin to lock it down. And then we're going to press cut on the computer. And once it's done printing, you just want to take and pull up the levers right here, the clamps, slide it out. I always reset the machine afterwards and just turn it off. So I'm not too sure if you guys can see this, but we do have the cut outlines on this adhesive sheet of vinyl paper right here. And now what we do need to do is pick and weed all the excess we don't need off of here. So let's go ahead and do that. So this next part right here, all we're doing is taking all the excess off that we don't need. For example, instead of the YouTube play button, we're going to be taking the play button triangles out of there. And for the Northwest X, we're taking the O out, the center of the E, center of the D, another E, and we'll do that to all 3 of them. This process right here is called weeding, and it's just taking all the excess off. So it's usually the most time-consuming part and most tedious of the whole process. But once we're done, we're just going to cut individual boxes for where our designs are. That way, when we go to pull all the excess off, we can take our time with it and make sure we're doing it cleanly. Start here at the bottom. You want to do this pretty slowly and just make sure you're not pulling up any of the letters that you do need or any parts of the design that need to stay on the paper. pull it at a 90-degree angle pretty slowly, and you should have something that looks like that. Just take your time with it, and make sure when you are pulling up that everything's staying down on the paper that you want to stay down. That's part of your design, and you should be all right. We're going to take the transfer tape now and just roll this on top of our design so we could eventually place it and apply it somewhere else. So take that and place it in there pretty carefully. And the best thing you could do with this is just take a squeegee and just kind of follow the roll right here. All right, so let's say if I did want to make the YouTube play buttons red, I would have to print this out a second time on a red vinyl sheet. So if you do want to add more than one color, then you are printing out the design more than once. But in this case, I'm just going to leave them black. But if I was trying to get the red for the YouTube play button, I would have to print this out a second time and swap these out. So that's how you make a vinyl sticker, guys. If you guys have any questions on this, just leave them down there in the comments. All I'm gonna have to do now is just cut these out and find a place to stick them. All right, so there you guys have it. This is how I do make my vinyl stickers, decals, the same ones I use to put on my skateboard. So if you guys have any questions, I know a lot of you probably don't have a vinyl plotter and you're going, what the hell, you have to spend $100 something in this machine. But they are becoming more affordable, so keep an eye on them. And I know Amazon does have sales on them occasionally. I got my printer, which is a pretty big one, it's 34 inches for $300, and it came with a whole bunch of stuff, like the whole kit. So I know there are ones though on the market right now for about $100, so definitely think about it. But I hopefully will be coming out with a new tutorial in the future on how to make your own stickers using your average PC home printer. So I'll get to that hopefully, but in the meantime I thought I'd show you guys what process I go through to make the graphics and decals and stickers like that. So let me know what you guys think on it down there in the comments below. Give this video a thumbs up and share our video. And tomorrow we'll be making a new skateboard deck, hopefully. But on Wednesday I do get my skateboards in. So we got 10 brand new blank skateboard decks coming in. And they're pretty nice skateboards, so I'll have an unboxing video on it. And we'll take a look at them. And we'll start thinking of some cool ideas to put some cool graphics on some decks. So in the meantime, guys, thank you so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed the tutorial. Have a great, awesome day. Like, comment, and subscribe. I'll see you all next time.